Shaking, MP.
You play 2K? All the time.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring 2K.
Wait, no need.
All the time I play 2K.
Yeah, they have cardboard and paper. Compost in
No, that's fair. That's your job, okay?
Like our G League
Stand for badges, okay?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Yes. Kids too?
Defense out of
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's either getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? That almost was it,
German
I'm not
kick
your
Nick
coach.
Lee. And then we saw the new Jake Paul movie.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, what'd you think?
That's way more complicated than I was expecting.
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
No, I just thought you were
Oh, how could you not like it?
It just wasn't my favorite.
Oh, good one. Which part? Aliens? The biohacked weapons? Probably the best. Was the time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actors who played his sisters, like 25 years younger than him. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids.
In there.
No,
Yeah,
last
it's-
time I
yeah,
talked
it's-
to
it's a little
Kale,
weird. I just
saw
don't
a
see
little
it.
green
Yeah.
bits. Now,
Yeah, the rest of the
day
stuff.
she asked me to promise I won't put any Kale.
I take pride in helping keep your youth.
So most
Same.
weeks, strawberries,
It's important for
bananas,
everyone
bananas,
to feel
classic.
protected here and enjoy the game. And for my money, an NBA game is 2 months.
We have great fans here. I like the family atmosphere.
Yes, management takes it very seriously, and so do we. We should forget about
Generally,
it.
just a good vibe.
Sure is. You like jobs, right?
She gave me some popcorn. Popcorn for a meal? She could have given me more than that. I'd also like to get our shooters some
Oh,
practice
and if
going
you
over the
see
top
fresh fruit,
closeout
just,
for under
on sale, double up and then freeze it. You'll save a fortune a month.
That's wise.
Yeah, well, you can thank my economic teacher in high school, Mr. Whitburn. You're welcome. I still remember him.
My back's killing me. When's the last time you did it?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Minnesota, what a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
You know, for Minnesota, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Johnson. And it's Matherin in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Now here's MP. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. First shot won't go. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And Siakam with the slam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical. Might as well put it to good use.
MP against Nembhard. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Siakam, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP looking around. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Nembhard. Lynn passes to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Pass to Siakam. MP against Nembhard. Three-pointer Mathurin. Minnesota with the rebound. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
And here's Indiana now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Mathurin finds Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. No good. Unable to win this run.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, in today's day and age of basketball, big men who can shoot it from outside are so valuable. Here are some of the best outside shooters from that position this season. Pascal Siakam, 4th.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
He buries it from 3.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021. And now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
And Minnesota making a change here. Dortch checked in. To the middle. And stolen by Jackson. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Nembhard. And Gobert with the stuff.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision making from him.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. The kick out to Johnson from the arc. Another three for Indiana.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
MP against Nembhard. Here's Lynn.
Oh,
Get him! Flying high! Throwing it down!
Clear the way! Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Now here's Siakam. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And here's MP. He had 25 points in his last game. Edwards finds MP. Back to Edwards. The three is up. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Nembhard. Fires for 3. Edwards pulls it in. On the wing, MP. Covered by Johnson. Here's the 3. And MP good for 3. Lynn's got 7 points.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Mathurin up top. Dort defending. Jackson with a screen on Randall. Nembhard outside. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. Good D by MP. Indiana with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Now here's MP. 7 points in the game. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Hits the trifecta. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Nembhard. Pass to MP. Back to Randall. MP right side. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Count that bucket. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
MP inside. Nesmith covering. A nice shot by MP. Lynn's got 9.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Pass to Jackson. Now Siakam fires the three, knocks it down from distance. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
MP drives in. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Siakam outside. Inside, Jackson. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. It's Dort on the wing. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning. Point game against Orlando. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Dort, and MP subbed in for Dillingham. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Johnson, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for Jones. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Johnson is out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Washington in at the three. Now here's Siakam. 14 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Jackson finds Johnson. Nembhard outside. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Randle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And that's 13 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. MP with the block.
Great defense. The activity of MP, so impressive right there.
Randle, good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Nembhard, a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Siakam. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Lynn. Minnesota leading by 20. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a preschooler.
It's an incredible story, B.A., because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Dort, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for DiVincenzo. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Outside Johnson. Nembhard, a screen on Edwards. The teardrop in deep. Johnson drops it in. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Jarris Walker. Allie, what have you heard?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pacers. He said there really must have been some impact on that play because it looks like a bruised sternum. The current expectation is he will be able to make a full recovery in a short amount of time. And, guys, I'm told he will be able to play if necessary.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Well, and that's huge. Obviously, things not bad enough that it's going to be a long-term absence. His return to the floor we expect sooner rather than later. That's huge for this group.
MP outside. Edwards, a pass to Lynn, and stolen by Nembhard. For three, Matherin. And the three-pointer goes. Matherin's got 6.
Oh, yeah, Matherin does have the short corner shot, so you can't let him get room from there.
MP against Nembhard. MP.
Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters! No one is stopping that. No. Did he just do that?
Hey, man, I think he's been practicing that one.
I'll tell you, that is a little bit of effort and a lot of work. How about the energy in this building off that play?
And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 22 was their biggest lead. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Minnesota leading by 12. McDaniels passes to MP. There's a minute 26 left in the second quarter. MP, a screen on Siakam. Back to MP, 5 to shoot. Ooh, MP going to work inside. Pacers trail by 14. Siakam outside. Down low. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Matherin against Dort. Nembhard for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Edwards against Nembhard. Edwards, the pass to MP. From 11 feet away. And the shot goes down. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
MP against Nembhard. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight?
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole week and all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Len in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's Nembhard following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Over McDaniels. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Minnesota leading by 19. MP outside. Pass to McDaniels. Back to MP. MP, a screen on Matherin. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by MP. McDaniels got his second basket of the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. McDaniels passes to MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Matherin. Back to Johnson. Gobert against Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Jackson with a screen on MP. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, my goodness. You can't time that any better than MP. He denies that shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Magic was tremendous. He had 25 points, and his ability to get to the line was big for this team. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long. This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Now Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Nembhard. Over MP.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 7. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a look now at the point guards leading the way in assists in the last 10 games. MP third.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there. Each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows. What a finish by Rudy Gobert. Doesn't have to get up super high, but boy, that's with authority.
For Indiana, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Now here's MP. Give him 31 now. Pass to Edwards. MP, a screen on Johnson. 6 to shoot. Edwards, the pass to MP. Back to Edwards. Indiana with a rebound. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
Boy, Pascal Siakam much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Pacers. Kicks it out to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Nembhard against MP. Over to the wing. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And he comes up with a bucket. Siakam's got 9.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Fires in the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
MP, a screen on Johnson. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And here's MP from outside. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Watch outside.
They set the pick. This one for 3. The rebound by MP. Lynn's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards against Johnson. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Now MP. Randall on the screen. To the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randall making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Siakam. Johnson against DiVincenzo. On the wing, Matherin. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Nembhard for 3. Oh, MP with a block.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
The Pacers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Fast break. Here we go. Dort outside. Screen by MP. That 3's off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Dort, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Washington's checked in for Nembhard. Reid passes to MP. Reid, a screen on Washington. Back to Reid. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Reid's got 8.
Yeah, Reid setting the screen, then has the smarts to find the soft spot in the defense.
Toppin outside. Pass to Washington. Dort with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Indiana's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Siakam outside. Toppin outside. Nesmith passes to Siakam. 5 on the clock to end the drought. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. You know, just watching him. Aaron. The Timberwolves shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. On the court for the Pacers, Nesmith out there with Washington. Then it's Toppin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Reed passes to MP. Second shot opportunity. Aaron Jay's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And then Siakam with the jam.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Takes a step back. MP outside. Pass to Reed. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 36 points.
Oh, that's a nice pass by Naz Reid. This guy has such a well-rounded game.
To the left side wing. Walker for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
DiVincenzo finds MP. It's Dort on the wing. Over Walker. The shot by Dort, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
The Pacers again can't hit.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
MP against Washington. Lynn. Oh, wow! Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Toppin, a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Toppin. Outside Nesmith. Hits a three-pointer.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready. His hands were ready to catch the basketball. And as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
On the wing, MP. Nesmith covering with the step back. Here's Lynn. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Nesmith on the wing. Over MP. Oh, great D that time from MP.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Tries the spin move. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Pass to Washington. Walker, a screen on DiVincenzo. The three from Washington. The rebound by MP. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Up top, Reed. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And Minnesota making a change here. Dillingham's checked in. Then for Indiana, Matherin's checked in for Walker. Johnson comes in for Washington. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Neesmith. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Lynn. Pass to Reed, puts up a three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Siakam, the pass to Jackson. Nembhard for three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Back to MP. Out to the wing. MP, a screen on Matherin. Dillingham, no good.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
White, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lou Dort comes in for DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint, Nembhard banked it in off the glass.
Well, don't forget, Andrew Nembhard, 6'5". That little bit of contact will not deter him.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. MP against Nembhard. MP right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. Indiana with a rebound. Matherin's got 4 rebounds now. And Siakam, here we go. Nembhard for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 6th assist of the night. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. MP against Nembhard. Back to MP. Pass to Dillingham. MP outside. White for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to MP. Here's Dillingham. And that time also a missed shot. Down low. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist by Nembhard. Nembhard's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game. Of basketball all over the world.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Booker comes in for White, and Hayes is subbed in for Dort. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And that one falls for Jackson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. MP inside. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's MP. And he can't get that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. Pass to Jackson. Back to Nembhard. The three is up. Nails it from 3.
Nembhard from distance. My goodness, let him go.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. Here's Dillingham.
D up on MP.
MP outside. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says.
Oh,
kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up the 6th triple-double.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And here's Siakam for 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Now MP. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Rebounds and blocks are usually property of the NBA's Goliaths. Steals and assists belong to the smaller, quicker guards. Even the best players often excel at one or two things. Meanwhile, MP's out here posting triple-doubles in wins. Talk about it, MP.
Honestly, all different kind of players put up triple doubles in today's NBA, so that's not the crazy thing to me. But I didn't do this by myself. You want to credit me for what I did? You got to credit my teammates for the effort they put in. A lot went into this one, and a triple double was just a part of the story. Maybe the most fun part, but don't get me wrong, it wasn't everything.
Thanks for your time, MP.
All righty.
Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
All right. This is the third game in our MVP series, another important one. Gotta bring home this dub and look good doing it, you know?
What's on the pregame playlist?
Nothing.
Nothing? I thought you might want something gritty, grimy.
Sometimes I just like silence, honestly. But, hey, look, I promise y'all, my game, I'm coming in and it's gonna be loud.
You're focusing on small programs a bit too much.
It's awesome to have eyes on people that could go under the radar, but 4 or 5 of the guys you listed are exclusive. Less than 100 fans in the crowd.
What's your point? I mean, that's not a metric that we regularly speak of.
Pressure. No one's watching, so...
There he is. Man, the myth, the legend.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome to the Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Isaiah Stewart.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's MP in at the point guard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ivy. And it's Lynn with the rebound. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's a lot on the line in terms of the MVP race with Cade Cunningham and MP both in this game. I took a moment with MP to ask him what he thought about Cade's game and the season that he's had. MP told me, quote, Cade is incredible. To see a guy who had to work so hard early and now he's at the top of the league, it's great to have someone like him in the MVP conversation. A lot of praise coming from MP, guys.
Yeah, and plenty of respect there. Thanks. Over in the corner, Randall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Cunningham. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Outside, Lynn. Randall kicks to Lynn. Pass to Edwards. MP with a screen on Ivy. Edwards passes to MP. Comes up empty down low. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham with it. McDaniels picks him up. Here's Lynn. Rebound by the Pistons. Inside, here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, he's only a 6'4" guard, but with that explosiveness, Ivy is lethal around the rim.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 10 points a night, 2.5 steals, and 6 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Yeah, you better be careful with the basketball around this guy because he is going to take it from you.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jalen Duren has certainly forced him. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable! Whoa, 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 whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duren.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. They need this. Great defense that time from Duren. Here's Ivy driving in. That one doesn't drop. Randall with some nice D. Guys are looking for a spark here. Oh, he sledgehammered it in.
Climb that ladder.
That's a young, creative mind right there. Hitting P, doing work. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Reed with a screen on Cunningham. MP kicks to Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Edwards got 5.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Pass to Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around him.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Now Stewart. And a miss there on the triple. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Cunningham, following the basket by Julius Randle. Ivy kicks to Stewart. To the paint. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Lynn. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Lynn with it, covered by Cunningham, and MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Cunningham against MP. Randall down low. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong.
McDaniels against Thompson. McDaniels outside. Takes the three. Duren pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
Cunningham's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Lynn dishes to Randall. Back to Lynn. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Now, here's Ivy. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by MP. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dort comes in for McDaniels, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Asar Thompson, and Marcus Sasser subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Now, here's Dort. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. From about 19 feet, misses off the right iron. Detroit has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. There's the lob to Duren. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
The Pistons on offense. Trailing by 2. Cunningham looking it over. 14 feet away. Rebound, Minnesota.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
Here's Cunningham. And the rejection by MP. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lynn. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
it. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Robinson passes to Webb. Here's LeVert. Webb a screen on Dort. LeVert inside the line. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. MB getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. Minnesota making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham, and MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Reed. Jaden Ivey comes in for Duncan Robinson, and it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Lou Dort out there with MP, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Lynn, and MP throws it down.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's stolen by Randall. To the middle. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. A nice shot by McDaniels. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 12. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Stewart checked in for LeVert. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Timberwolves. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Cunningham's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down, get high percentage looks, and then D up.
Gobert, the screen. Then the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 51 points, and that was a season high for him. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Minnesota making a switch here. Dort's checked in, and a switch here also for Detroit. Duran's checked in, 4 on the shot clock. Edwards can't hit. Pistons trail by 16. Cunningham for 3. To stop the drought, and Duran slams it in.
Good luck dealing with Duran on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
Here's Lynn. 12 points for him. Back to Edwards. The rebound by Ivy.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Gobert with a screen on Ivy. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pistons trail by 16. Looking to get it going. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Lynn looking it over. The attempt. Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
There's the lob to Duran. It's stolen by Gobert. Floats one up. Doesn't go that time. Ivy against Dort. Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Thompson outside. Now here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Shoots over Dort. The shot by Ivy, no good. Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to MP. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic. and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Chicago Bulls.
And for the matchup with the Heat, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Now Detroit moving it up. Pass to Cunningham. Over MP. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Cunningham.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Now, here's MP. He's got 16. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 8. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's MP. Left side, Edwards. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Cunningham against Randall. Cunningham outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
We know the drive's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Timberwolves.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. McDaniels passes to Lynn. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Cunningham. Lynn kicks to Randall. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Cunningham. The tray. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Back to MP. It's stolen by Cunningham. Drops in the breakaway layup. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Well, you love the effort from Cunningham in transition. He knows you have to convert those easy chances.
Edwards finds Lynn. And Cunningham with the block. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. He nails it, and we're tied up. 16 points here for Jalen Duran.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Then kicks to McDaniel. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Stewart, a screen for Ivy.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lynn dishes to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Duran picks him up. Edwards kicks to MP. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Randall. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Ivy passes to Cunningham. 2 points. That one goes. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
MP finds Edwards. Back to MP. To the inside. Randall. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Well, guys with this type of speed and athleticism that Ivy possesses, they thrive on the break.
And here is Lynn. 16 points for him. Pass to Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Jalen Duran is second.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Dort, he's checked in for McDaniels. Marcus Hess is checked in for Detroit.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And Stewart gets it to go.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside, Reed. Back to Lynn. MP rattling the rim.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Pass to Ivy. Over Edwards. Here's Sasser. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Clock is at 3. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 7. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's Edwards. He's got 13. Lynn from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Now Ivy. He has 7. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Picked by Randall. MP passes to Randall. Good on the 13-footer. Randall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Here's Ivy. Duran down low. Guarded by Reed. Picked by Reed. In the pass to Reed. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Down low. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And another one goes for Duran. He has really found something out there tonight, and he is having a big night scoring.
MP kicks to Edwards. Back to Lynn. Timberwolves passing it around. For the tie. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. MP with it. They've got MP. Lou Dort out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in its center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Here's LeVert. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Lynn dishes to McDaniels. Back to MP. DiVincenzo finds MP. Going inside. Oh, he would not be denied.
What a burst.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Reedy's checked in for Detroit. Pass to LeVert from past the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Cunningham. Reed, the second chance points on the tip-in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. Lynn against Cunningham. Gobert can't hit. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to LeVert. Back to Sasser. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
MP outside. Whoa! What a play! And he jams it with authority.
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
Cunningham outside. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. MP passes to Gobert. Cunningham against MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Cunningham against MP. Pass to Ivy. Now, here's Durant. He started closer.
Well, you talk about using your size. Jalen Durant's focus is always on exactly that. He's on the floor looking for blocks, boards, and inside offensive production. Anywhere his physicality can give him an edge.
Edwards finds MP. Back to Edwards to stop the run, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for defense.
There's the lob to Durant. It's stolen by Randall. MP passes to Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 4-point Piston lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against MP. Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
They get it back. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 17 now, just in the second half. MP inside. Stewart on him. Randall dishes to McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And here's Stewart. Thompson outside. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Reed. Edwards. Count it. Nice touch.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Thompson outside. Al Cunningham, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The drive by MP. It's stolen by Cunningham. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. Cunningham against MP. Count it. Nails it from 14.
Well, Cunningham isn't afraid of big moments. He loves coming through for his team.
And stolen by Ivy. And there's the whistle called a clear. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
MP, I know you're going through some personal issues. It must be difficult to have to perform under these circumstances.
Yeah, it could be a struggle, but we're all dealing with something, you know? That's why you got to be nice to people. You never know what someone's going through in their life. My dad taught me that a long time ago.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
People online are saying you lost his MVP showdown. Any thoughts on that one?
Xander, I put that pressure on me. So I'm not going to back down from it, okay? Only people I feel sorry for is my teammates. They didn't ask me to make these videos. So I got to play better and make...
So nervous about doing something wrong.
Calm down. You're not focus on the shot. In the back.
When I'm nervous.
Hey, this is tunnel staff.
If you could be the GM,
which
prospects would you evaluate? You know what?
Definitely go west to California. The competitive core players are evaluating year-round now, during games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with, you know, colleges.
Let's get after it, MP.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Durant. Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Brown outside. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Brown. Here is Cunningham, guarded by Kerr. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And the second All-Star selection for MP. He's making a habit of this.
It's one habit he's not keen to break. And with his devotion to the work, it's reasonable to expect more of the same.
Both free throws good from Lynn.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Just 4 to shoot. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Tatum gets the bucket.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And here is MP. To the paint, here's Jokic. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brown and Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tatum with a screen on Durant. Tries from 16. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep. This game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Pass to Tatum. Over Davis. Tatum no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Lynn. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Brunson against Lynn. Brunson the pass to Banchero. Tatum setting the pick for Banchero. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Curry gets the screen from Lynn. Curry looking around. Lynn sets the pick for Curry. Clock at 6. Back to Lynn. Puts up a 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Brown with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Brunson against Davis. Will it go? And Davis sends it back.
Death, taxes, and AD. Blocking shots, you can rely on all three.
MP, no good. The East trail by 4. Lynn with the steal. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Towns, he's checked in for the East.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Now, here is Halliburton. Nothing on the board, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. The West leading by 19. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Holmgren. MP out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now, here's Mitchell. Towns up top. Pass to Cunningham. Wembanyama against Towns. And another miss by the East.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Stolen by Tatum. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren.
Forcing the issue inside. Mitchell has that long wingspan. Plays so much bigger than his height.
The East making a switch. Adebayo's checked in.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now, here's MP. He has 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Halliburton. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. The East trail by 19. Outside, Adebayo. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Lynn. Here's Curry. Durant feeling it out a bit. Pass to MP. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Durant's got his first bucket in this one. And here are the East All-Stars now. 19-point game. Brown kicks to Cunningham. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here's MP. 6 points for him. Holmgren. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 6th assist on the night. Cunningham against MP. Cunningham passes to Brown. To the middle. Durant with the steal. Pass break. Here comes the West. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wembanyama's got his 2nd basket of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Back to KD. Now, MP. To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Halliburton comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cade Cunningham. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Kevin Durant. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Now here's Tatum. Halliburton on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Halliburton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Curry, back to MP. Curry gets the screen from Lynn. Fires for 3, and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson the pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brunson. Outside for Halliburton. And another 3 from the East.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 14.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Brunson. To the paint, Jokic with the steal. Lynn looking it over. And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Here's Brunson. Halliburton on the wing. Jacks up a 3. No good there. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Doncic outside. No good from outside. Brunson against Doncic. And a wide open look for Halliburton. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. MP passes to Doncic. MP sets the screen for Doncic. Back to Lynn. Doncic outside. Pass to Lynn. Fires the 3. And it's Doncic missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Tatum with a screen on Doncic. And here's Brunson outside. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the East. Cunningham comes in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Davis comes in for Holmgren. And Durant subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Durant. Some nice passing here by the West. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Brunson outside. No good on the 3. The West leading by 16. Lynn kicks to Durant. Durant off a pick from Lynn. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Pass to Tatum. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lynn with it. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more. In store for you right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Jason Tatum is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Brown. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. The shot, no good. Here's MP. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 19. Back to Brunson. Tatum looking around. For the 3. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Cunningham. Tatum with a screen on Curry. Here's Cunningham. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Here's MP. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
You talk about taking flight. That's exactly what he did there, and he made it look easy.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Cunningham outside, and here's Tatum for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 6.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Here's MP. 12 points for him. KD finds Lynn. Back to Durant. Durant off a pick from Lynn. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Brunson. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Cunningham passes to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And Brown drops them both. The West leading by 20. Outside, Lynn. At the top of the key, Durant. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Brunson, the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots, despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's MP. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Cunningham kicks to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside for Davis. Back to Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. Durant in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Curry against Cunningham. Brunson with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. The West leading by 23. MP outside.
Whoa! Watch out now.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night. He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Curry dishes to MP. MP sets the screen for Curry. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Curry's got 17 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6. And taken away by Brown. To the right side. Here's Brunson. Plenty of space. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 9 points here for Jalen Brunson. And here is MP. 16 points for him. It's not going to go for him. Great defense that time from Banchero. Brunson outside. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th. And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Curry is out there with Holmgren. Then it's MP. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2. Now here's Tatum. Good D by Holmgren. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Now here's Tatum. Mitchell outside. Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. Mitchell outside. Clock at 4. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Curry with it. He's covered by Brown. MP outside.
Oh! Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Good on the shot.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now Lynn, SGA on the wing. Back to Lynn. And they double up MP. Pass to Curry. Lynn kicks to Curry. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The East making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The kick out to Tatum. Off target from outside.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Brown against Curry. Outside Tatum. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Banchero's checked in for Adebayo. And West also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Holmgren. Now, here is Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. The West grabs the miss. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that one drops for him. Lynn's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Halliburton for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Davis drives in, and it's Davis finishing it off.
How about Davis, the big fella, converting with speed and bounce? No chance for the defense there.
From about 16, West All-Stars with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Banchero against Lynn. Davis, the pass to Lynn. Back to Davis. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is the problem with guarding Davis. I mean, he can shoot it, penetrate, and hurt you in the post. Sometimes impossible to guard.
Halliburton, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Davis in the corner. Back to Lynn. Wembanyama high post. Banchero's there. Lynn, no good with the layup. The East trail by 20. Tatum kicks to Halliburton. No good with the triple.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot.
Pass to Curry. It's stolen by Brown. Inside. Here's Banchero. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
And some changes here for the East. Cunningham, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Durant subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Durant. Pass to Jokic. Back to Lynn. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. 3 on the clock. It's stolen by Banchero. 3 on 3. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And the 3 off target. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. It's an 18-point lead. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Floats it up for Davis. Outside, Lynn. 5 to shoot. Outside, Davis. Misses the 3. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Great open look there. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
That's now his 2nd three-pointer of the half and his 3rd of the night.
Lynn against Brunson. They need this one. And MP throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh, great ball movement there.
MP. Curry outside. Now MP. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Brunson, and he does not hit. The West leading by 14. Now MP. Outside Davis. Here's MP. Now Curry. The three doesn't go.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
MP outside. Now Durant. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean,
so explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
MP against Brunson. Got it to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so MP will bring it up for the West. They lead by 14. Now Davis. Here's Durant. Now MP. And the three misses. And here is the East now. They're on a 15-6 run. And Durant sends it back.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic with his screen on Brunson. And they double up MP. Outside Durant. Now MP. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Now Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I got you. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over sometime in the second quarter, but you never know. Could run longer.
That is true. You know what you want to talk about for the video?
No, I'm just gonna wing it. Talk about how I'm the best, we're gonna win, like and subscribe, blah, 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 all that.
Normal stuff, huh?
Normal stuff.
Yeah, so, you know, Jokic isn't just an MVP. He's one of the greatest offensive centers of all time.
Yeah. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's going to make something happen.
His decision-making is elite, and he's one of the greatest passers in the history of our game. The second you make a mistake, he pounces.
Yeah, if his three ball is falling, it might be curtains for us.
Right, right. So we need to make him uncomfortable from the first possession. Front him in the post, deny the entry pass.
Maximum effort every play. I got it.
And you've got to talk. You've got to talk. He'll pick apart doubles if we don't rotate. Hesitate on the switch and you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to get after it. And I'll make sure our guys know they got to give it everything they got.
Attaboy.
I'll see you out there, Coach.
Our underlying intra-articular concerns.
Running and trying to stay 2 steps
So
ahead of
we
him.
should forget about taking the flight for now.
But I think
Just take a big game, third row.
Better luck next time.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over to Spain for some scouting.
I'll try the coach again. I hear that. Ball.